Welcome to Ted Fritsch Field in Spencer for tonight's non-conference football game between the Spencer Columbus Rockets and the Colby Hornets. Tonight's two teams come into the game with much different results from week one. Colby defeated the Neillsville Warriors by a score of 43-8 behind the two running backs, Caden Healy and Mateo Lopez. Healy had 110 yards rushing, one touchdown. Lopez had two scores, one on the ground and one via the passing game. The SC Rockets, meanwhile, were defeated by a very strong St. Croix Central team by a score of 54-21. St. Croix Central jumped out to a big first quarter lead, and even though the Rockets battled back and forth, the Panthers, for the rest of the game, they could not make up for the 21-point deficit from the first quarter. With Emmett Knichtley along with Rachel Zaleski controlling the panels and the producers tonight, I'm Dan Leonard. We thank you for joining Zaleski Sports for tonight's online stream for tonight's game. Both teams have been very strong the last few years. Playoff eligible, Spencer Columbus Rockets, level 5 last year, lost to St. Croix Falls by a score of 28-12, while Colby are the defending state champions in Division 6 by defeating Finality St. Mary Springs 22-7. Colby, of course, has graduated a ton of talent from last year's team, but has the two big running backs coming back. But a complete overhaul of the offensive line is going to be the key for the Colby, whether they can get their running game or not. Meanwhile, for the Rockets, talking to Coach Gorse before the game tonight, two things he's going to be concentrating on tonight: execution and tackling. St. Croix Central last Friday night was able to get outside very easily around the corners, and the Rockets just had a hard time bringing down the Panther ball carriers. Beautiful weather here tonight at Ted Fritsch Field. Nice crowd filing in. Looking forward to a great game. Both these teams, strong football programs over the years, and expect that to continue here tonight. Coach Jim Hagan, first week, 219 yards rushing for the night, 83 yards passing. Tucker Meyer from the Hornets, 7 for 12, 83 yards and a touchdown. Spencer Rockets, meanwhile, coached by Jason Gorse, 156 yards rushing, led by Sullivan Melander, 14 carries for 80 yards and a touchdown. And Carter Lipke was 6 carries for 74 yards. 71 yards passing for the Rockets. Isaac Moritz was 2 for 11, 1 touchdown, and suffered 1 interception. Landon Beslick, 1 reception for 65 yards and a touchdown for the Rockets. Just about getting ready here for the national anthem. We're about 2 or 3 minutes away from kickoff for tonight's game. Spencer Columbus Rockets next week will begin conference action with a game here against Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, while the Colby Hornets still have a non-conference game next week against Iola Scandinavia at Iola. At this time, we're going to take a stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome back to Friday Night Lights here at Ted Fritsch Field for tonight's non-conference matchup between the visiting Colby Hornets and your Spencer Columbus Rockets. All schools in the WIAA wish to remind you that this is a scholastic athletic event and encourage good sportsmanship by all players, coaches, and fans. Now, to honor our flag and those that have given their lives to protecting our freedoms, please arise as you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back to Spencer High School. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Be back with the kickoff after these messages. You're listening to Spencer Columbus Football on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Defensive lineman number 54, Oscar Zamora. Defensive lineman.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
SC Rockets.
All right, welcome back here to Ted Fritsch Field at Spencer High School. Starting lineups have been introduced. Rockets have introduced themselves as a team. Just about ready for the kickoff here tonight. Beautiful night for football. Spencer High School. Looking forward to a good game. Like I said, coming in, Coach Gorse, couple things he's looking for tonight over last week is better execution and better tackling. They had a hard time against the St. Croix Central, a very strong football program deep into the playoffs last year. To begin tonight's game, Colby will be kicking off. Rockets will be receiving on the north end zone. Doing the kicking for the Colby Hornets will be Tucker Brost.
As a reminder, tonight is Spencer Youth Night. We ask that everyone meet with 7 minutes left to go in the first half, down towards the end zone.
Officials from tonight's game look like all local guys from Marshfield. Chris Fisher, Joe Osman, Mike Klein, Jim Krieger, are tonight's officials. Deep for the Rockets.
Off for Colby is Tucker Bros, number 55. Back deep to receive for SC, Devin Timler and Landon Beslick.
Timler and Beschlick. And we're off with the opening kickoff. Comes down to Timler at the 5-yard line. Right up the middle. He's got a little bit of a crease. He breaks into the open. Brought down at the 39-yard line.
Timler on the return up to the 39-yard line.
Tackle made by Gavin Boss. 1st and 10 for the Rockets.
16 okay. Oh. Oh, okay.
Was there a correction?
Oh, it was number 16, Melander back there, not Timler. I couldn't read the 6 from the 0.
Rockets up to the line of scrimmage. Here, fumble on the play. Ball was dropped by Moritz.
Fumble on the play, but Moritz recovered.
Moritz recovers his own fumble. Loss of 2 yards on the play. Back to the 37-yard line to bring up 2nd and 12. Turned around to hand the ball off and hit him in the hip. Dropped the ball, but he was able to jump on it quickly. Rockets back up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12, ball at the 37. Here's a handoff to Melander.
Handoff to Sullivan Melander up to about the 41-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 9, ball on the 41-yard line. Brought down on the Tevin Root on the tackle. 3rd and 9 for the Rockets.
3rd and 9 now for the Rockets from the 41-yard line.
Double slot to the right. We have a Colby player jumping offside. Encroachment against the Colby Hornets. 5-yard penalty to bring the ball up to the 46-yard line. Make it 3rd and 4.
Now for the Rockets.
Here's the handoff to Lipke. Carter Lipke on the carry. Brought down on the play by Mateo Lopez. No gain on the play. Breaks up 4th and 4 for the Rockets. Ball still at the 46-yard line.
4th and 4 now for the Rockets.
Rockets punting. Carter Lupke in punt formation for the Rockets. Deep for the Hornets. Rue and Tucker Meyer. Here's the punt. Rolls dead at the 25-yard line where the Colby Hornets will take over 1st and 10.
Luki's punt rolls dead at the 25-yard line. The Colby Hornets will take over there 1st and 10.
Colby, as I mentioned earlier, 2 strong running backs returning from last year did get enough carries in. Quarterback, number 4, Tucker Meyer, senior, 6'3", 179. Big kid. Brings the Hornets up to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Handoff to Rue. Brought down in the backfield. Nice tackle by Kyle Neiman on the tackle for the Rockets. Loss of a yard on the play.
Loss of 1 brings up 2nd and 11 now for the Colby Hornets from the 24-yard line.
2nd and 11. Colby back up to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Here's the handoff to Healy. Trying to get outside, cuts up.
Healy, your ball carrier, brought down by Moritz.
Moritz on the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 7. Ball's at the 27.
27-yard line. Sets up 3rd and 8 for the Colby Hornets.
8:26 here remaining in the first quarter. 3rd and 8 for the Rockets, for the Hornets. Counter play to Rue. Brought down again. Nice play on the end. Young on the tackle. Loss of 3 on the play. 4th and 10 for the Hornets. Punt formation is Tucker Brost for Colby. Deep for the Rockets. Beslick and Casperson. Here's the punt. Beautiful spiraling punt. Taken at the 30-yard line. Brought down right away. Eli Schmidt from the Hornets. Nice open field tackle. Rockets will take over 1st and 10. Ball's at the 34-yard line. We'll take a quick timeout. Once again, you're listening to Spencer Columbus football on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promise.
All want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Back to action here at Fritz Field. Quick handoff to Melander up the middle. No gain on the play. Makes it 2nd and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Now for the Rockets from the 34-yard line.
Rockets up to the slot to the left. Here's a handoff to Melander, trying to get around the left end.
Melander carries again.
Brought down by Rue.
Number 2, Tevin Rue.
Gain of 3 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 7. Ball's at the 37-yard line. 3rd down. Rockets break the huddle. Back up to the line of scrimmage. Double slot to the right. Everybody bunched tightly together there. Back to pass. Looking for pass complete to Beslick.
Hornets' pass completed.
Brought down by Lopez.
Brought down there at the 43-yard line.
Nice open pass by Moritz
First and 10 now
to
for SC Rockets.
Beslick. 1st down, Rockets. Ball's at the 43-yard line. Back up to the first line of scrimmage. In motion. Here's a handoff to Beslick. Trying to get around the outside.
Beslick, the ball carrier,
Brought down in the backfield by Keaton Healy. Loss of 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 16. Ball's back at the 49-yard line.
The 49-yard line of the Hornets.
Tried to get around the corner, and Healy had nothing to do with it. Rockets break the huddle, back up to the line. Double slot. Goes Beslick in motion, trying to get to the outside on the left side. Ball pops up in the air, but goes out of bounds. Nice hit by Robita of the Hornets. Gain of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 12. For the Rockets, ball's at the 45-yard line. 5:18 remaining in the first quarter. Split wide to the right. Comes the man across motion, back to pass. Moritz's pass, this time intended for Neiman, is incomplete. Be 4th down and 12 for the Rockets. Good penetration by the Hornets on defense. Moritz just tried to rush the pass a little bit too much and overled the receiver. Incomplete pass, bringing up 4th down. Once again, we have Lipke in punt formation for the Rockets. Deep for the Hornets. Lopez and Rue for the Colby Hornets deep. Here's the snap. Good snap. Back to Lipke. Punt. Kind of a low line drive. Good roll for the Rockets. Ball rolls dead around the 18-yard line.
Ball is dead there at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Colby will take over 1st and 10 from that point. Both teams right now not able to sustain any drives, kind of feeling each other out. Good defensive battle thus far. 5:04 remaining in the first quarter. Colby takes over 1st and 10. The ball's at the 19-yard line. Back up to the line of scrimmage. Meyer under center. Here's the straight handoff. Fumble on the play. Looks like Meyer jumped on it again quickly.
Play, but Meyer recovers. That'll bring up 2nd down for the Hornets. 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard on the play brings up 2nd and 11. Tried to go with the I formation that time, straight up the middle, and Meyer just couldn't get the ball to the running back. Dropped it. Luckily, he was able to fall on it. 2nd down. Nice crowd on hand. Both schools supporting their team's great crowd, actually. Beautiful night for football here in central Wisconsin. No chance of rain tonight. Here's Meyer on the keeper trying to get around the end. Brought down. Kyle Neiman with the nice tackle. Loss of 5 on the play. 3rd and 16 now for the Hornets. Ball's back to the 13-yard line. Great job by Kyle Neiman, the one-on-one tackle. As Meyer tried to get around the left end.
15 for the Hornets from their own 14-yard line.
Rabita split wide to the right. Meyer straight back. Here's the draw play. Up the middle to Healy. Just tripped up by Melander. Gain of about 10 on the play, but way short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 7 for the Hornets. Ball's marked at the 22-yard line. He'd have got past Melander. He had some open field. It was a great tackle. Got him right around the shoe tops. And punt formation for the Rockets. Colby punter is Tucker Brost. Good snap. Another strong punt. Fielded cleanly by Beslick. Trying to get around the outside. Tripped up. Rice tackle. Isaac Ratz on the tackle for the Hornets. Right at the 40-yard line. We'll take a timeout for a quick commercial. Once again, you're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Back to live action here at Spencer High School. First down carry.
Brings up 2nd and 6.
Melander, sweep around the right side, gain of 4. Gain up to the 44-yard line, brings up 2nd and 6 for the Rockets. Double slot to the left. Here's the Moritz on the keeper.
Moritz on the keeper. Brought down there by number 30, Gavin Voss.
Loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Rockets.
Ball spotted now at the Rocket 42-yard line.
Kind of a slow developing play that time for the Rockets. Never able to get going. Brought down in the backfield. Defensive battle thus far in the first quarter. 1:35 remaining. 3rd and 8 for the Rockets. Moritz back to pass, complete. Melander. First down, Rockets.
Melander under reception, barrels out to the Colby Hornet 40-yard line.
Brought down by Dahmer with help from Rabita. 1st and 10, Rockets. Ball's at the 40-yard line. Just a little swing pass to the right. Melander able to break a tackle and then get into a little bit of open area. Takes it down to the 40 where the Rockets have 1st and 10. Bacon wide to the left. Once again, here's the handoff to Melander. Gain of 1 on the play. Brought down on the play by Oscar Zamora for the Hornets. Gain of 1 down to the 39. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 for the Rockets.
Probably time enough to get one more play off yet this quarter. Defensive battle. Rockets mounting a little bit of drive here late in the first quarter. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 39. Here's the keeper by Moritz gets around the outside. Just inside the 30. Looks like he's got enough for a first down. Brought down by Robita on the tackle. First down for the Rockets. Ball is marked right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Time will run out here at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick commercial break from some of our sponsors. Once again, you're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay.
Back to live action to begin the second quarter. The Rockets have the ball 1st and 10 at the 30. Here's the handoff to Melander trying to get around the corner. Brought down on the play by Rats.
Melander, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10, ball at the 30.
Number 47, Isaac Rats.
Quick moving first quarter.
2nd and a long 9 for the Rockets.
Not a lot of passing. Still trading punches. Rockets back up to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Moritz pass complete to Beslick.
Moritz's pass is complete up to Beslick.
The ball inside the 24, 5-yard line down to the 24. Brought down on the play by Tucker Meyer.
25-yard line around the 24 brings up 3rd and 4 for the SC
3rd and 4 for the Rockets. Ball at the 24. Just starting the second quarter.
Caden Brookhart, the injured Rocket on the play.
Back live here at Spencer High School. Some technical problems caused us to lose power here for a few minutes. We just had a pretty lengthy injury delay here. It's 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Ball's at the 25-yard line. After a nice run by Healy. 1st and 10. Ball at the 25. Fumble on the play. Catches it in midair. Healy was the carry.
Caden Healy, the ball carrier for the Hornets, brought down by a host of Rockets.
Nathan Rucker, one of the tacklers for SC Columbus. SC Rockets on the play. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6, ball at the 21. 7:25 remaining in the second quarter. Ted Fritch Field and Spencer. 0-0 ball game. Rockets back up. Here's a quick handoff up the middle. Hamer on the carry.
Ivan Hammer for the Hornets.
Gain of 2 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 4. Ball's inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Brings up about 3rd and 4 from the
Stutchin, one of the tacklers for the Rockets on the last play. 3rd and 4. Ball just inside the 20-yard line. Double wing. Here's Rue on the carry. Breaks up inside. Close to a first down.
Brought down by Moritz.
Moritz on the tackle. First down, Hornets. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 14-yard line.
Ball now spotted at the 14-yard line of the SC Rockets.
Hornets quickly up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Healy.
Healy, the ball carrier.
Straight down off the left tackle. Gain of 4 on the play down to the 10-yard line. Make it 2nd and 6 from the 10.
2nd and 6 from the 11-yard line.
Beshlik on the tackle for the Rockets on the last play. 5:45 remaining in the second quarter here at Ted Fritz Field in Spencer. Still no score in the ballgame. Hornets driving down now inside the 15-yard line. Here's the keeper heading around the right corner, knocked out of bounds.
Meyer keeps driven out of bounds by Taylor Grippentrog.
Grippentrog on the tackle, knocked out of bounds around the 7-yard line. 3rd and 3. We have another timeout for injury. We'll take a quick commercial for another. Kerry Vanner, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And like a good neighbor, Kerry Vanner, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Get a free quote for Kerry Vanner, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, short-term income protection, long-term income protection, as well as banking products. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And like a good neighbor, Kerry Vanner, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Find Kerry Vanner, State Farm on Facebook to get started. Taylor Grippentrog is the injured Rocket. Started walking across field and had to take a quick stop. Looks like he might have had his bell rung a little bit on that last tackle on the sideline, or else his shoulder. Yeah, it's definitely his left shoulder that they're looking at now. Another quick word from one of our sponsors. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farm-owned co-op offering a wide range of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point to get started. We'll still have some time here. We're going to take a quick commercial from one of our sponsors. You're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
All right, we're back live here at Spencer High School. After an injury timeout, we have 3rd and 2, balls at the 8-yard line. Rockets trying to hold off the Hornets. Here's a quick handoff up the middle to Hammer.
Hammer, your ball carrier.
Gain of 2 on the play, but it's just short of a first down. We have
Just inside the 5.
4th and 1.
4th and short for the Hornets.
4th and 1 inside the 5. Looks like the Hornets are lining up to go for it. I formation. Hamer in front of Healy. Here's the handoff to Healy. Over the right side, first down.
Healy, the ball carrier.
Brought down by Stutchin along with
First down on the play for the Colby Hornets. It'll be 1st and goal.
Rucker on the tackle. 1st and goal inside the 3 for the Hornets. Here's a quick handoff to Healy over the left side. Touchdown. Colby Hornets at the 4:23 mark of the first half. A 3-yard touchdown run. Caden Healy puts the Hornets on the board 6-0. Nice long drive for the Hornets that time.
Now for the Hornets for the PAT attempt.
Doing the kicking for the Hornets for the extra point is Tucker Brost. Here's the snap. Good snap. Back. Kick is up. Kick is good.
PAT is good.
Makes the score now. Colby 7, Spencer Columbus 0. Take a word from another one of our sponsors here. We got Stone Innovations. Get your next countertop, island, or stone wall from Stone Innovations. They specialize in fabrication, design, and installation of great variety of stone products. For residential, commercial, or public structures, look to Stone Innovations at stoneinnovations.net. At the 4:23 mark of the first half, Colby finally gets on board. Score Colby 7, SC Rocket 0. See if the Rockets are able to mount a drive. Yet, they've got a lot of time yet here before halftime. Doing the kicking for Colby will be Tucker Brost.
Brost to kick off to Beslick and Melander.
Melander and Beslick are deep for the Rockets. And here's the kick. Nice high kick. Fielded by Beslick at the 9-yard line. Right up the middle. Brought down at the 22-yard line.
It's a kick from the 9 up to about the 22-yard line. The Rockets will start there, 1st and 10.
Fuentes, one of the tacklers for the Hornets on the play. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Ball at the 22-yard line. .417 remaining in the first half here. Quick handoff to Bacon. Gain of 5 on the play. Up to the 27, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now for the SC Rockets from the 27-yard line.
Double slot. Fumble on the play in the backfield. Ball's on the ground. Looks to be recovered by Neiman.
Recovered by Kyle Neiman. Brings up 3rd down now for the Rockets.
Loss of 2 on the play. Back to the 25. 3rd and 7. Actually closer to 8.
3rd and 8 from the 24-yard line.
Down to 3:10 remaining in the first half here at Ted Fritz Field in Spencer. And we have a timeout called by the Rockets.
Timeout, SC Rockets. Timeout.
We'll take a quick commercial. Once again, SC football on Jason Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Here at Spencer High School, 3:08 remaining in the first half. 3rd and 8, ball's at the 24-yard line for the Rockets. Double slot to the left. Mort's back to pass. He's going to try to run it around the left side. Knocked out of bounds by Rue.
Lawrence keeps. Knocked out of bounds by Rue.
Short gain of on the play, about 2 yards. Brings up
4th down for the Rockets.
4th and 5. Ball around the 27-yard line. 2:59. Double bad news on that play. Number 1 is he didn't get the first down, and number 2, he was pushed out of bounds, stopping the clock, giving the Hornets more time on their next possession. Lupke in punt formation for the Rockets. Penalty on the play. Looks like illegal procedure will move the Rockets back 5 more.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Nice job by Chris Fisher explaining to the crowd the penalty. Microphone right across the PA system here at Spencer High School. Here's the punt. Nice snap this time. Lupke with the punt. Short punt. Ball's knocked out at the 40-yard line, where the Hornets will take over 1st and 10. Carson Kilty downing the ball. We'll keep it here. 2:49 remaining in the first half. Hornets take over 1st and 10. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Hornets break the huddle. Meyer under center. Back to pass. Looking deep. Looking for Rue. And he caught it. Inside the 5.
Meyer's pass complete out to Rue. Tackled there by
34-yard pass complete from Meyer to Rue. Puts the ball inside the 5. 1st and goal. 2:41 remaining in the first half for the Hornets.
Ball down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for the Hornets.
Hornets back up to the line of scrimmage. Quick handoff to Hammer.
Hammer, the ball carrier, down to the 1.
Down to the 1. Just inches from the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 1 yard line.
Second down. Down to 2 minutes remaining in the first half here at Spencer High School. Hornets looking to add to their 7-0 lead here. Hamer right up the middle. Touchdown, Hornets. 1 yard touchdown run by Ivan Hamer puts the Hornets up 13-0 with 1:41 remaining in the first half here at Spencer High School.
Brost on for the PAT attempt for the Hornets.
Tucker Brost in to attempt the extra point. $39-yard drive for the Rockets. Here's the kick.
And the try is good.
Right down the middle. Lots of room. Makes the score. Colby Hornets 14. The SC Rockets 0. Got a time for another one of our sponsors. Listen to Spencer Columbus Football on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Back live here at Ted Fritsch Field in Spencer. I want to give a shout out to our producers here, Emmett Konieczny and Rachel Zaleski. When we had power go out here, they were able to get us up and running here rather quickly. Great job on them part. Emmett, like myself, is pretty new to this play-by-play stuff, and it's going okay. Better than week 2 than week 1. Kicking off for the Hornets, Tucker Bros. Nice kick. Fielded, oh, it goes over the head of Bechlik and into the end zone, where the Rockets will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Rockets 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
1:41 remaining in the first half. Colby leading 14-0. Rockets up, Bacon split. Wide left. Here's the handoff to Melander. Sweeping around the right side, gets to the outside. Tripped up by Mateo, Lopez, and Rotz. Nice gain on the play. Around the right side, gain of 7. 2nd and 3, balls at the 27-yard line. Clock down to 1:18 remaining here in the first half.
Second about 4 for the Rockets from the 26-yard line.
Counter plate carried by Bacon. Excuse me, that was Bechlik.
Bechlik, the ball carrier, brought down at the 25-yard line. Timeout, Colby.
Loss of 1 on the play, back to the 25. Timeout, Hornets. With 57.7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We'll keep it here. Once again, some of our sponsors, Spectrum Benefit Solutions with office located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is a group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Thank you to all our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Reb's Funeral Home. Thank you for being sponsors tonight on Zaleski Sports. 57.7 seconds remaining here in the first half at Spencer High School. Hornets with a 14-0 lead. Hornets just took their first time out, I believe, of the first half. Rockets back up to the line of scrimmage. Slot left, slot right. And one of the linemen jumped early. Going to move it back 5, make it 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Ball's at the 20. Here's a screen to the left. Complete to Beslick. Brought down in the backfield by Rue. Colby with a quick timeout. Timeout Colby at the 48.9 seconds. We'll take a quick commercial. You're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Back live here at Spencer High School. 48.9 seconds remaining in the first half. Hornets lead 14-0. Hornets just took their second timeout. See if they can get the ball back here yet before halftime. It'll be 4th and 12. Ball's back at the 18-yard line. Here's the punt. Fielded and dropped by Rue. And the Hornets will take over 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, Hornets. 43.2 remaining here in the first half. It's youth of football night here at Spencer High School. We got a lot of kids lining up to be introduced here at halftime. Rockets stars of tomorrow. Colby with the ball. Back to pass is Meyer. Here's a screen pass to the right, complete to Healy. Nice tackle by Melander. Was set up pretty well. There was only one guy out there, but Melander caught him. Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5, ball at the 42-yard line. $34.9 remaining here in the first half. Rabita wide left. Here's Meyer looking deep for Rabita. Way overshoots him. Incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd and 5. Good defense back there by Isaac Moritz. Just in 29 seconds remaining here in the first half. 3rd and 5, ball at the 42-yard line. Here's Meyer On the draw play to Healy, there's room up the middle. He breaks into the open. He's quick. He's a speedster. He's gone. Touchdown, Hornets. 42-yard touchdown run.
42-yard run by
Caden Healy puts the Hornets on the board, making it Colby 20, Spencer Columbus 0. 17 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Brost on for the PAT attempt.
Broston to attempt the extra point for the Hornets. Here's the kick, a low line drive this time, but it sneaks over the goalpost and good. Making the score, Colby 21, Spencer Columbus Rockets 0. We'll keep it here. We just got 17.9 before halftime. Some more of our sponsors. Get ready for fall cleanup at Fleet Farm. Get all your gear you need from mowers and spreaders to grass seed and fertilizers. Check out our supplies for outside jobs like pressure washers, shed, and paint. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Heartland Farms is a fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. 17 seconds remaining here in the first half. Spencer High School. Colby with another score. 42-yard run by Caden Healy, making it Colby 21. SC Rocket 0. Kicking for the Rockets once again is Brost. Nice kick. Lands about 3 yards deep into the end zone in the air. Rockets will take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. You don't see too many high school kickers that are able to put her like that high and that deep. Great kick. Tucker Brost. You got your opponent starting at the 20-yard line every time. That's quite an advantage for your defense. To go 80 yards in high school without making any mistakes is asking a lot. Rockets break the huddle. 1st and 10 at the 20. Double slot to the left. Here's a quick handoff to Melander, trying to get around the right side. He does, and able to get outside. Run out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play.
Brought down there by Gavin Voss. Pushed out of bounds and sets up 2nd and 1 from the 29.
Gavin Voss on the tackle for the Hornets. Gain of 9, 2nd 1, balls at the 29. We're down to 11 seconds remaining in the first half. Rockets up to the line of scrimmage. Here's a man in motion. A quick handoff up the middle to Lipke. Into the secondary. Tackle by Rubita on the play. Up to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. And the Rockets call timeout. We'll keep it here. 6.1 remaining in the first half.
Timeout. Spencer Columbus, second charge timeout of the first half.
Stone Innovations. Get your next countertop, island, or stone wall from Stone Innovations. They specialize in the fabrication, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products. For residential, commercial, or public structures, look to Stone Innovations at stoneinnovations.net. 6.1 remaining here in the first half. Hornets 21, Rockets 0. Nice run by Lipke. Probably the best carry of the first half for the Rockets. First and 10, ball's up the 47-yard line. Rockets huddling around their coach, head coach Jason Gorst. And talking to Coach Gorst before the game tonight, he mentioned execution and tackling, and I think they've improved greatly since week 1. Just about ready for live action here. Rockets up to the line of scrimmage, split left. Here's the pass. Complete to Melander. Runs out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and that's the end of the first half. The clock runs out here at the end of the first half, but the score, the Colby Hornets 21, the Spencer Columbus Rockets 0. We'll take a quick timeout here and listen to some of our sponsors. You're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
Motion man this time is Zane Adler. He'll go back to his wing spot. And now go in motion one more time. The give is to Adler. Adler is in for the touchdown. The Rockets score.
Send Bennington in motion. Bennington is in there for a touchdown.
Welcome, everybody, to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski, here with Spencer Columbus head football coach Jason Gorst. Coach, let's just first start by reminding the audience how many years you've been head coach for the Rockets and what keeps you coming back every year.
I think this is it's either 11 or 12 years for me here, but I really enjoy the opportunity. I think that football is a fantastic sport to use as a vehicle to reach young men and to work with young guys on growing, becoming better people. It's a sport too that has the physicality of it, but also the mental part of the game too. So it definitely I feel that challenges me, and I'm blessed to have the opportunity to do this.
Wasn't planning on asking you this question, but you just reminded me with a couple words that you said about inspiring youth and forming good human beings through sports and academics. How do you help your kids on the academic side as well?
It's a conversation that we typically have and we want to have more of because we have these young men have to understand that the decisions they make right now can often really shape the rest of their lives. And so while we want them to, do well academically and whatnot for purposes of being eligible and those sorts of things, it's a bigger picture. We'd like to see these guys be successful. So it's definitely at the forefront of our conversations, especially early in the year, where we're talking about the types of things that make up a good football player and a good football team. And striving for excellence in the classroom is definitely part of that. I don't think that we talk about discipline a lot, and discipline's not a switch you can turn on and off. I don't think you can be disciplined on the field on a Friday night if you're, kind of acting like a knucklehead all day during school. You have to be able to, have that disciplined just way you carry yourself, I guess.
As one former early high school career knucklehead, I concur with what Coach just said. So let's talk about last year a little bit. We'll kind of put a bow on last year. Remember some of the seniors. You don't need to call any out by name. You can if you want to, but maybe just one memory from last year. And, one of the things about high school sports is that the kids, they can only stay with you for 4 years. And if they're varsity for that long, sometimes even a shorter period. You did have a 1,000-yard rusher last year in Brock Bennington and a team with other seniors on it as well. What were some of those memories from last year's football team?
I think to me overall, the biggest thing for last year was the growth that the team had, and definitely led by the seniors on that. But we started off the year and took a couple on the chin to some very good football teams in at that time, and we were just kind of honest in our conversations and stuck together as a team, and I was really just proud of the way how those guys just continue to work and improve each and every week, and it had been real easy after a couple back-to-back losses combined 82-0 to say, hey, maybe football's not the year for us, and we're gonna focus on other sports. But those guys really kind of dug their heels and became a better football team. had a real quality win against Bangor, played good football down the stretch, and we're really proud of that determination and resilience that they showed in a situation where they could have maybe given up a little bit early, and they certainly didn't.
Been a few years now since joining the Central Wisconsin Conference. Just looking back on the last few years, just tell us about that decision and how that has worked out for your football team.
It's a challenge. It was one of those situations that when you're looking at conferences and things like that, this realignment, it added travel time to us and probably in a way made things almost more competitive. I would definitely argue that the Clover Belt is a very strong conference, and the likes of Stanley Boyd and Colby and Eau Claire Regis there was always a challenge. And you're getting something very similar here with Amherst and Stratford and Wittenberg, Burnhamwood. But it was definitely a different conference. It's a lot heavier when it comes to passing. There's just a lot more teams that throw the ball around, and there's terrific parity throughout the conference. I don't know that. I know since we've entered it, we've not been in a situation where there's been much for blowout wins to be had. Each and every week there's a pretty quality opponent, and even some of the teams I'll point out, like a Shiocton last year, who was not a playoff team. I thought they were a very good football team. I thought they were well coached. I thought they had talented kids, and just kind of ended up drawing the short straw and being the odd team left out of the playoffs in a pretty tough conference. I think more often than not in conferences throughout the state, if they were relocated, they would probably make the playoffs in a lot of conferences. So it's definitely been a challenge, but that pushes us to become better players, better coaches, and a better team too.
We'll start to talk about this year's team with a reminder. Last conference championship did come in the Clover Belt in 2015. Been competitive since then. I looked through the last year since then. Yeah, obviously competitive teams through in and throughout. Goal setting. I'd imagine you and the guys have talked about a conference championship. What are some of those ingredients of having a season like that? Whether it's a conference championship, a successful season, a playoff winning. What are some of those ingredients that you look for?
I think, going back to that time period and kind of the way we try to talk about things is we actually don't talk a lot about those things. We talk about a 1 week at a time approach. And I think that, this team is no different than that. We have a very tough non-conference schedule in St. Croix Central and Colby coming up, and then a very, very brutal conference schedule too. So right now, all of our conversation and focus is about how do we get better. Tonight practice, we need to become better at blocking power and blocking buck, and we need to get better against the option on defense, and we need to improve our punt team. And so we're really kind of looking at those types of goals right now of how do we become a better football team, from a game to game and even a play-by-play standpoint right now. So we've got some really good teams on our schedule this year that even if we were to be a very good football team, those games could be lost. So we're doing everything we can to put yourself in that position where you're within striking distance to win. And then hopefully some of those intangibles can carry you through in those moments where you really need all of our guys to perform at their best level.
You mentioned a couple terms. I like them: power, buck, trap, sweep, swing, zone. Those are all running plays. So you talked about the passing style of this conference. How do you view this year's version of Rockets football as it pertains to the play calling style? What is the theme of this year's team?
Yeah, so we're kind of the different ones in the conference in a sense, because we don't spread the ball out and throw it 40 times a game. I think us and Stratford coming into the conference, we're both kind of the outliers in this conference where it's a little bit more running football. That being said, we do have some pretty good speed this year, and we are looking to take advantage of that. And we have kind of revamped our passing game. We probably put more time into it this offseason than we have maybe in any other year. Hopefully that'll yield some positive results to not allow teams to get so downhill on us and be a little bit less predictable than maybe we have been in the last couple of years. So we'll see how it's going to work out here. I think Isaac Moritz looks really good at quarterback. He seems to be very comfortable right now. And we're really trying to get the ball in the hands of some of our athletes out in a little bit more space. We'll still be running our pistol wing tee offense. But finding ways, just creative ways to get some of our athletes to the football.
Let's talk about Friday's game. You're finishing up week 3 of practice here this week, and then somewhat of a longer road trip out to St. Croix Central. What are some of the indications for people that are at the game or they're watching from home, say at the end of the first quarter, regardless of what the scoreboard says? What are some of the indications to the folks cheering on the Rockets that things are going according to Coach Gore's plans?
I think for us, it's limiting mistakes and being assignment sound. So on the defensive side of things, they're going to come at us with a little bit of a triple option attack, and we need to be very sound in our assignments, on that side of the ball. From an offensive standpoint, it's that ability to move the chains and hopefully control the time of possession. That's a kind of a big thing for us is we want the ball in our hands as much as possible throughout the game, and we're not afraid to go on a 16-play, 8-9 minute drive. Those are good things for us. So we've never been really built to have a high, fast-paced, back and forth, many possession, 40 to 40 game type thing. We'd like to control the ball and be very efficient going down the field, score as often as we can from an efficiency standpoint, and win that time of possession. So I think early on in the season, it's all about being as mistake free as you possibly can, especially in this first week or two here.
We'll wrap up here with Coach on the Couch, Spencer Columbus Rockets head coach Jason Gorst, to give you a chance to advertise your team and tell people to come out and watch. It's so important to be there in the stadium, in the bleachers. There's just that high school environment, high school football in particular. It's a lot of fun being right there, right in the bleachers. So I'll give you a last word chance to tell your fans to come out and support you and the guys this year.
Yeah, when I look at this team here, the work ethic that they put in, the time in the off season, the focus, the love, the attention to detail, it's all there. To see guys like Sully Melander, Nate Rucker, Cole Hansen, Ike Moritz, Carson Kilty, this group of seniors, and many, many more here. I just really think that this is a fun group of kids that's worked very hard. Football means a lot to them. And yeah, we'd like to see as many fans in the stands as possible cheering them on, and so that we can feed off of that energy too. I don't think there's many things that equate to a Friday Night Lights scenario. It's a pretty special feeling, and definitely something that we want all of these guys to cherish. And when we talk about our football program, it is really a program. It's not a team. And so our fans, our parents, the student body is all a very important part of that whole process.
Coach Jason Gorst and the Spencer Columbus Rockets, good luck in 2022.
Thank you.
Motion man this time is Zane Adler. He'll go back to his wing spot. And now go in motion one more time. The give is to Adler. Adler is in for the touchdown. The Rockets score.
Send Bennington in motion. Bennington is in there for a touchdown.
Spencer High School, halftime introductions of all the youth football programs for Spencer and Columbus middle schools taking place. Lots of young kids and cheerleaders running around the field at halftime. Colby with a 21-0 lead over the SC Rockets. Just about ready to begin the second half here at Spencer High School. Beautiful night for Friday Night Lights.
Second half football coming up. Colby Hornets will receive here to start the second half.
Let's begin the second half tonight. The Rockets will be kicking off to the Hornets. Looks like the Hornets will be receiving on the north side. Spencer Columbus did a really good job the first 7-8 minutes of the game holding Colby's offense intact. 21 consecutive points at the end of the first half. One of those touchdowns coming late in the end of the second quarter, right before halftime, to make it 21-0 Hornets. Matt Konitschke getting ready to kick off for the second half for the Rockets. There's a low line drive fielded by Healy. Breaks to the outside. And he's brought down around the 38-yard line.
The ball back to about the 38-yard line.
First and 10 for the Hornets.
Colby will start at their own 38-yard line, first and 10.
Tucker Meyer remains the quarterback to begin the second half for the Hornets. Rabita wide right. Meyer under center. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Here's a quick toss out to the side to complete to Healy.
Checks down to Healy, brought down there by number 8, Teddy Meyer.
No gain on the play, and there's a penalty on the play. Referee's talking it over. Indication is holding against the Rockets.
10-yard penalty, first out.
Defensive holding against the Rockets brings the ball up to the 48-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 for the Hornets.
Rockets, Colby first and 10, now from their own 48-yard line.
Rabita wide to the left. Hamer slot right. Here's a handoff and a counter to Rue. Looking to get around the left side. He gets the corner. He's upfield. Now cutting across the green and met by a host of Rockets. Tackled inside the 40 at about the 38-yard line. First down Rockets. First down Hornets, ball at the 38-yard line. Just into the start of the second half, 11:20 remaining in the third quarter. Hornets with a 21-0 lead and driving. Double slot. Meyer under center. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle to Hamer.
Hamer carries the ball up the middle, brought down by Moritz.
Gain of 9 on the play.
9-yard carry brings up second and 1 now from the 29-yard line.
Ball just inside the 30 at the 29. Second and 1. .30 left here in the third quarter. Hornets lead 21-0 and marching for more. Hand off to Healy.
Healy carries on the dive, brought down by Beslick.
Beslick on the tackle. Down to the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
Ball spotted at the Rocket 24-yard line.
The concern coming into the season for the Hornets was their lack of depth on the offensive line. But they seem to have come up with the right combination tonight. Quick handoff to Healy.
Healy again, the ball carrier.
Down to the 17-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3.
Cole Hansen, 2nd and 3 from the 17.
Cole Hansen on the tackle for the Rockets. Double slot. Here's the handoff to Rue, trying to get around the left corner. Cutting back inside.
Rue, the ball carrier around the left side.
Looks like he's down to around the 12-yard line, which would give him enough for another Colby Hornet first down. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. 9:12 remaining here in the third quarter. Colby 21, Spencer Columbus 0. Hornets marching for another score.
1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line.
I formation for the Hornets. Turns and hands it off to Healy. Over the left guard. Gain of about 4 on the play. 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. Ball down at the 7-yard line. Healy gets off the ball so quickly. It seems like the quarterback doesn't even have the ball, and he's waiting for the handoff already. Just really quick in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Hamer. Short gain on the play. Down to the 6-yard line. Tackled by Rucker on the play for the Rockets. 3rd and 4, ball to 6. 7:50 remaining here in the third quarter at Ted Fritsch Field at Spencer High School.
3rd and 3 for about the 5-yard line.
Non-conference action for both these teams. Meyer brings him up to the line of scrimmage in the I formation. Back to pass. Looking for Rue. Touchdown, Hornets. 6-yard touchdown pass from Meyer. Tevin Hughes puts the Hornets on the board, making it 27 for Colby. Spencer Columbus 0 at the 7:25 mark of the third quarter. Nice quick pass to the outside, and he was just able to beat the defensive guy to the corner to get into the end zone. Meyer with a strong arm. Brose to attempt the extra point. Snaps, holds down. The kick is good, making the score Colby 28, SC Rockets. We'll take a timeout for another message from one of our sponsors. You're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Back here at Spencer High School for the kickoff.
Back to receive Brose kick is Beslick.
5-minute drive by the Hornets, making the score 28 for the Colby. Spencer Columbus 0. Brost to do the kicking for the Hornets. Here's the kick. Fielded by Beschlik at about the 7-yard line, up the middle. Nice return. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Brought down by Gavin Voss for the Hornets. 1st and 10, Rockets from the 28. Spencer was beginning to mount a nice drive at the end of the first half, but ran out of time. See if they're able to keep that momentum going here and put the drive together to begin their second half. Double slot. Here's the handoff up the middle to Lipke.
Hornets hands off to Carlucci up the middle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 28. Lipke had a nice run and just before halftime, about 20-yard run. This time they're able to shut him down. Rockets back up to the line of scrimmage. You got triple slot left. Here's a handoff to Melander, heading around the right side. Gets to the outside, breaks it up. Tackled at the 40. Gain of 11 on the play, 12 actually, up to the 40-yard line. First down for the Rockets, 1st and 10. 6:20 remaining here in the third quarter. The Rockets trying to mount the drive here, get on the board. They've moved the ball at times, not consistently. Here's the handoff around the left side by Melander. Gain of 1. Just inside the 40 to the 39. We'll make it 2nd and 9. Brought down by Zamora. Second down, 9 yards to go. Double slot. Once again, gets the ball to Melander, trying to get around the right side. Nothing there this time. Brought down right at the 40. Maybe a loss of a half a yard on the play. 3rd and make it 10 for the Rockets. Back at the 40-yard line. Instead of breaking that one to the outside, he tried to cut it up off the right tackle, and nothing there for Melander on that carry. 3rd and 10. Wide left. Bacon. Back to pass. Pass is complete to Newman. On the tackle, there's a penalty marker that goes down. Tackle by Lopez. 5-yard inadvertent face mask call against the Hornets. Puts the ball right at the midfield, but gives the Rockets a first down. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Rockets from midfield.
Lopez's hand came right across the face mask inadvertently. 5-yard penalty. Got a quick timeout here for equipment on the Colby side. Rockets doing a pretty nice job of mounting a drive here on their first drive of the second half. 4:15 remaining in the third quarter. Here's Melander in motion. Mort's back to pass, looking deep. Pass is complete on the tipped up in the air by Meyer. Neiman with the reception down to the 30-yard line, gain of 20 on the play. 1st and 10 Rockets from the 20-yard line. Meyer went to make a play on the ball and he got a hand on it, but he tipped it up in the air. Neiman turned around, fell right into his arms. Gain of 20. 1st and 10. Here's Melander in motion. Mort's pass, quick pass intercepted by Lopez. He's in the open. A sprinter on the track team, it's going to be hard to catch him. Touchdown, Colby. About a 72-yard interception return for touchdown by Mateo Lopez. Makes the score Colby 34, SC Rockets 0. 3:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Brost on again to attempt the extra point for the Hornets.
Brost to kick the PAT for the Hornets.
Here's the snap, hold down. Kick is blocked. Melander got in there quickly and blocked the extra point. With the score now, Colby 34, the SC Rockets 0. We'll take a quick time for a timeout. Once again, you're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Back live here at Ted Fritsch Field at Spencer High School. Colby has just scored again to take a 34-0 lead over the SC Rockets at the 3:24 mark of the third quarter. Kicking it off once again for the Hornets. Tucker Brost. He's done a great job on this kickoff tonight. Two of them have gone into the end zone. Here's the kick. Comes down around the 5-yard line. Fielded by Melander. Brought down at the 29-yard line. SC Rockets will take over 1st and 10 at the 29. Looks like both teams are still staying with most of their starters or all their starters. Back up to the line of scrimmage. Double slot. Bacon wide left. Fumble on the play. This one's recovered by the Hornets.
Fumble on the snap and recovered by the Colby Hornets.
Grant Ulrich with the fumble recovery for the Hornets. Inside the 30-yard line at about the 27. Hornets take over 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. 3:12 remaining here in the third quarter. Colby 34, Spencer Columbus 0.
First and 10 for the Hornets from the Rocket 27-yard line.
Slot right. Meyer under center. Back to pass. Looking deep. Fires it into the end zone. Intended for Wheezy, incomplete.
Meyer's pass to Caden Weezy falls incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
Right through his arms. He had a chance to catch it. Well defended on the play by Neiman. 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. For the Hornets. .304 remaining in the third quarter. Hornets looking to capitalize on his fumbles by the Rockets. Here's the handoff to Rue, trying to get around the left side, nothing there. Cuts it back up inside the middle. Gain of about 5 on the carry.
Brought down by Cole Hansen.
2nd and 5. Ball's down at the 23. We have an injured timeout. Spencer player injured over on the other sideline. We'll take a quick timeout here. You're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I can take it. Yep. Back at Spencer High School, injury timeout. Connor Bacon, the injured player for the Rockets, got up and walked off the field under his own power. Early in the season, you do see some cramping issues take place. Last week, I had the Stratford-Mosinee game, and there were several players in second half with cramping.
3rd and 6 for the Hornets from the Rocket 20.
Back up to the line of scrimmage. 2:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Rubita wide to the right. Back to pass, intercepted by Melander. Quick screen over the middle, the ball was tipped. Sullivan Melander with the interception for the Rockets. They'll take over 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Rockets will have 1st and 10. Rockets 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Second turnover tonight for the Hornets. 2:28 remaining here in the third quarter. The Rockets take over 1st and 10. The ball's at the 25-yard line. Here's a handoff to Melander, trying to get around the corner on the right side.
Melander, the ball carrier.
Tackle made on the play by Isaac Rotz on the play. There is a penalty marker down on the field, way over here against the sideline.
shift on the offense. 2 men moving at the snap. 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty against the Rockets for illegal shift prior to the snap. Moves the ball back to the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 20.
Rocket 20-yard line, 1st and 15.
Rockets up to the line. Double slot to the right. Here's a handoff to Melander. Up the middle. Gets into the secondary. One man to beat. Brought down by Robita. Gain of 18 yards on the play for Melander. 1st and 10, ball's at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 from the Rocket 38-yard line.
1:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Colby 34, Rockets 0. Here's a handoff once again to Melander. This time there's nothing. Loss of 3 on the play.
Melander, the ball carrier, met by the Colby Hornets.
Injured Colby player on the sideline this time. On the ground.
Injury timeout on the field.
Got time for a quick timeout. Once again, you're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Back at Spencer High School, Levi Dahmer, some cramping, trying to get to the sidelines under his own power. Second or third time we've had some cramping now here, second half. Loss of 3 on first down and make it 2nd and 13. Ball's back at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 13 for the Rockets from the 35.
Double slot. And the Rockets jump at the line of scrimmage. We'll move them back 5 more yards, back to the 30-yard line.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
That was one of the things that Coach Gorst had mentioned in the pregame. Execution. Pre-snap penalties. About the 3rd or 4th one tonight by the Rockets.
After the penalty, 2nd and 18 from the 30 for the Rockets.
A lot of new players on that offensive line, though. Here's the handoff to Neiman. Gain of 5.
Neiman carries. Isaac Rotz finishes off the tackle.
Tackle by Rotz. 3rd and 13 for the Rockets. Ball at the 35-yard line.
3rd and 13 for the SC Rockets.
30 seconds remaining in the third quarter here at Ted Fritsch Field at Spencer High School. Hornets lead 34-0. Here's the pass complete to Beschlik.
Beschlik on reception, but brought down by Rotz.
Loss of 1 on the play. Actually lost them about 4 on the play. Back to 32-yard line. 4th and 16 for the Rockets. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Score,
End of the third quarter.
Spencer Columbus 0, Colby Hornets 34. You're listening to SC Football on Zaleski Sports. Time now for another one of the messages from our sponsors.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Back to Spencer High School for the beginning of the fourth quarter. Rockets in punt formation. Here's the snap. Nice high punt. Fielded by Rue.
Rue takes the punt, but brought down by Melander.
Gains about 1 yard. Brought down by Melander. Hornets will take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So that sets up Colby 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
First offensive play here, the fourth quarter. Hornets up to the line. Here's a handoff up the middle to Healy.
Healy on the carry.
Brought down by Latham.
By Nathan Rucker and Matthew Latham.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4. Ball's at the 45.
2nd and 4 now for the Hornets from the 45-yard line.
They run Healy straight up off left tackle here several times in the second half. Pass complete to Weezy.
Pass is complete out to Weezy. Brought down by Teddy Meyer.
Teddy Meyer on the tackle for the Rockets. First down for the Hornets. 1st and 10. The ball's at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Hornets.
11 minutes remaining here at Ted Fritsch Field. Hornets lead 34-0. Rubita wide left. Rue in the slot. Here's the handoff to Healy right up the middle.
Healy up the middle again.
Gain of 5. Down to the 39. Rucker on the tackle for the Rockets. 2nd and 5, ball at the 39.
2nd and 5 for the Rockets, or excuse me, for the Hornets.
Rubita wide to the left. Rue to the right. Meyer in the shot. Here's the pitch to Healy. Trying to get around the outside. Brought down by Meshlick.
Brought down by Beslick.
And the
Ball on the Rocket 35-yard line brings up
Caleb Hilgeman.
for the Hornets.
3rd and 1. Ball's at the 35 for the Hornets. 9:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Spencer High School. Hornets lead 34-0. Rue wide to the right, Rubita to the left. 3rd and 1 for the Hornets. Counter play to Hamer. He's in the secondary. He's at the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. 35-yard touchdown run. Ivan Hamer makes the score. Colby 40, SC Rockets 0.
Brost on to attempt the PAT.
Tucker Brost in to attempt the extra point again for the Hornets. Here's the snap for the extra point. Holds down, the kick is up, and the kick is good.
Brost kick is true.
Tucker Brost extra point makes the score. Colby 41, the SC Rockets 0. 9:20 remaining here in fourth quarter at Spencer High School. Get ready for all your fall cleanup at Fleet Farm. Get all your gear you need from mowers to spreaders to grass seed and fertilizers. Check out our supplies for your outside jobs like pressure washers for the shed and paint. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Egg Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point to get started. 9:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter at Spencer High School. Colby scores again to make the score 41. SC Rockets 0. Once the ball is kicked, we will have a running clock now that we're over 35 points in the second half. Kicking off for the Hornets. Once again, Tucker Bros. Molander and Beshlik deep. Here's Molander on the return. Trying to get across. Brought down at the 28-yard line. 29-yard line where the Rockets will take over 1st and 10.
First and 10 there for the Rockets.
The Rockets have shown some signs of gaining some yards against the Hornets. They just haven't been able to sustain a whole drive in order to score against the Hornet defense. Rockets have gotten some yards, just haven't put it in the end zone yet. Double slot. Up the middle to Lipke. Met right away at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 for the Rockets.
The middle of the Hornet defense with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 29. Rockets back up. Double slot. Beslick on the carry, trying to get around the right corner. He does, and he's able to gain some yards before he's pushed out of bounds by number 30, Gavin Voss. Gain of 7 on the play. 3rd and 3. Ball's at the 35-yard line.
3rd and 3 now for the Rockets.
36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
Looks like the Hornets may have their second string defense in the game now. Trying to get some of the younger kids some playing time. Here's turns the hands off to Molander, right up the middle. Pushes for Rockets first down.
Molander, the ball carrier, brought down by Brody Vigu.
Vigo on the tackle for the Hornets. First down, Rockets. 1st and 10. The ball's at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line.
Down to 6:40 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Spencer High School. Colby leading 41-0. Hand off to Lipke right up the middle. Quick gain of 4 on the play.
Brought down by Tucker Hayes.
Hayes on the stop for the Hornets.
2nd and 6 for the Rockets.
2nd and 6. The ball's at the 45. Fog starting to roll in a little bit here at Ted Fritsch Field. Turns the hands off to the Melander. Trying to get around the left side.
Melander on the carry.
Gain of 5 on the play. Tackled right at the midfield stripe.
Brought down once again by Brody Vigut.
Brody Vigut on the tackle for the Hornets.
Midfield. 2nd and 2 for the Rockets. Excuse me, 3rd and 2.
Clock down to 5:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter at Spencer High School. 3rd and 2, ball right at midfield. Neiman wide to the left. Turns and hands off to Melander. Right up the middle. Gain of 10 on the play. Gives the Rockets a first down. 1st and 10. Ball at the 40.
Ball inside Colby territory at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rockets.
Melander with a couple nice runs on this drive. Once again, Colby has started to substitute frequently on defense with some of their younger kids. Here's the handoff to Lipke, brought down right in the backfield.
Meyer hands off to Carter Lipke.
Damian Strangfeld on the tackle.
Smazel in on the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10, ball at 40-yard line. Clock down at the 4:05 mark here in the fourth quarter.
Ball spotted right around the 40-yard line. 2nd and 10 for the Rockets.
Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. You got double slot. Gives the ball to Beslick on the counter.
Beslick, the ball carrier.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Tied up by Cage Swacker and brought down by the rest of the Hornets.
Loss of 5. 3rd and 15. Back to the 45.
15 for the Rockets.
Third and 15 for the Hornets, or the Rockets, excuse me. Hornet territory at the 45. Here's the handoff to Melander.
Melander, the ball carrier, brought down by Tate Smith.
Brought down in the backfield for a loss of 1. Make it 4th and 16. Tate Smith on the tackle this time for the Hornets.
From the Colby Hornet 46-yard line.
Sophomore getting some playing time here tonight, late in tonight's game. 4th down, the Rockets are going for it. Back to pass. Quick pass on the flat, complete to Beslick. And he's pushed out of bounds. At the 40-yard line, well short of the first down. The Hornets will take over 1st and 10 from the 40. 2:05 remaining here in the ballgame. Fourth quarter's gone rather quickly with the running clock with a 41-point lead for the Hornets. Once again, I want to thank my producers this evening, Emmett Knichny along with Rachel Zaleski. We had a little issues here early in the game. Thanks to Rachel's expertise, we were able to get back up and running rather quickly. Good job by Rachel and Emmett. Thank you for all your help. Hornets take over, 1st and 10. The ball's at the 40. Subs into the game now. Smith on the carry.
Smith keeps it.
Brought down by Matthew Latham.
Latham on the tackle for the Rockets.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. Ball's back at the 37.
From their own 38-yard line.
Also like to thank Spencer's PA announcer. I think he helped me more than I helped him.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Down to 45 seconds remaining here at Spencer High School. Smith taking his time. Takes a knee. And that looks like that'll be the final play of the ball game tonight. Final score, Colby Hornets 41, the Spencer Columbus Rockets 0. Strong running performance tonight by the Colby Hornets behind Healy, Hamer, and Lopez. Pass interception returned for a touchdown by Mateo Lopez. Rockets looked good at times, moved the ball, but just couldn't sustain a drive good enough to score. Nasonville Dairy is our sponsor for post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds from Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at nasondairy.com. What's that?
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.